The Green Mile has been rumored for 4K. Arrow Video announces their new November slate, including The Hills Have Eyes on 4K. And hold on to your butts, new Terminator 2 4K news has surfaced, including a new T2 Steelbook. All this and more in the latest physical media report. Stay tuned. What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the Mid-Level Media channel, your hub for everything physical media and entertainment. And I am Ken, here today to bring you the Physical Media Report, episode 72. That is right, guys. We are all the way on episode 72, and I am super excited to bring you all the latest and greatest in the world of physical media, 4Ks, Blu-rays, what has been newly announced, what are the rumors, what are the deals, what is new this week. We will cover it all on today's show, guys. But before we get into it, I want to ask that if you are not yet a subscriber of the Mid-Level Media channel, what are you waiting for? I do all kinds of great physical media-based content on this channel, reviews, this Monday show, Blues Day, Tuesday, out and about videos, different vlog videos, videos of me walking to the Dollar General store. We do all kinds of physical media-based content on this channel. I would definitely appreciate it if you smash that subscribe button. Also, be sure to like this video, guys. Every single like will help this video out and help this channel grow, and I would definitely appreciate it. And also, comment down below. Please comment down below. What are you excited about that we discussed here today? Whether it's coming out in the coming months, whether or not it's coming out this week. What are you excited to pick up in the world of physical media? Let me know in that comment section below. And guys, be sure to turn on those bell notifications for all future videos. So let's get into it, guys, because we have another jam-packed show here today, guys. And we're going to start off with the rumors. So late last week, it was announced that The Green Mile is potentially coming to 4K sometime in 2022. So this is super exciting. I just watched this film for the first time this year. It absolutely blew me away. I gave it a perfect score when I reviewed it on my review Instagram page. So I gave it a 10 out of 10. I thought this movie was perfect. Just one of the best Tom Hanks performances. Michael Clark Duncan is absolutely phenomenal. Sam Rockwell is great in this movie. It's such a beautiful movie. I love this movie. I know everybody's high on The Shawshank Redemption, but of the two, if I had to pick my favorite Frank Darabont film, it would be The Green Mile. I thought The Green Mile was perfect. So I am super excited of the news of this one potentially coming to 4K sometime in 2022. So again, this is a rumor. This has not been officially announced yet. This is from the rumor master himself, Geek Gab, over on Instagram. So definitely could be canceled, could be put off. Who knows? But 2022 is when this movie is supposedly coming to 4K. And I would say, since we're getting The Shawshank Redemption, it's pretty guaranteed that we're probably going to be getting Frank Darabont's other masterpiece, The Green Mile. So I would say this is pretty much a guarantee. But again, not official yet. The Green Mile on 4K sometime in 2022. Get excited. So let's get into this next bit of news, guys. So a lot of you guys have been asking me about the T2 re-release, because everybody knows that T2 is just one of the worst 4K transfers that's ever been put out, and it's for like one of my favorite movies of all time. So that's definitely a very hard pill to swallow for me, and I know a lot of people that are huge T2 fans as well. So this is apparently getting a re-release and a new 4K transfer sometime this year. This has been rumored and reported through the summer of this year, not officially announced yet, but the rumor is this is going to be coming out sometime in 2021 before we conclude the year. So we got news this weekend, or I believe it was yesterday on Sunday, of the potential design of the 4K Steelbook for this one, for Terminator 2, the 4K Steelbook. So this is coming out from Lionsgate. Again, it's supposed to be coming out in 2021. So let me know what you think of this design on the Steelbook. I think it's okay. It's a little bit too flashy. It's a little bit too colorful. For me, I would rather it be a little bit more grounded in reality. Maybe I would love it if they had a Steelbook with just Arnold and Edward Furlong in the chase from the T-1000, where he stops on the motorcycle and he looks back and he aims the shotgun. I would love it if they had that shot, maybe not on the cover, but on the back, and then something else on the cover. I don't know. I would like, for this movie, for this case, I would like the artwork on the Steelbook to be a little bit more minimalist. Maybe just the skull with the T2 logo or something like that. But I don't know. That's just me. Let me know if you like this Steelbook. It's a cool looking design. It's not a bad design at all. Don't get me wrong. It's just not something that I would really... There's just a little bit too much going on, in my opinion. So Let me know what you think of it. Again, this hasn't been officially announced, but we're supposed to be getting this retransfer of the 4K of Terminator 2 sometime this year. So definitely, potentially get excited for that one. And we also got the announcement that the newly released Candyman film that came out last Friday is going to be getting a 4K and Blu-ray on November the 16th. So I haven't seen the movie yet. I'm hoping to see the movie this Wednesday. So when I do, I'll be able to give my thoughts over on my wife and I's channel, Married with Media. So definitely subscribe to that if you haven't already. I have the link down below for you guys. So I'm excited to see this movie. I watched of course, the classic 1992 one last week. I reviewed the Scream Factory on my channel last Thursday. I love that movie, so I'm excited for the continuation of this story and potentially purchasing the 4K when it comes out on November the 16th. So let me guys know, any of these rumors that we covered here today, again, they are rumors because they're not officially on Blu-ray.com yet, even though we probably know that Candyman and Free Guy, they're going to be coming out for sure either way. But as of right now, I'm still lumping them in the rumor category. So let's move on to the news, guys. So we have late breaking news that I didn't even have in my show notes today, but I noticed it right before we came on here to film. Now, this is coming from Dawn of the Discs on Instagram, so this is the first place that I saw it, so I'm going to give him credit. But we have Dracula Dead and Loving It coming from Shout Factory Scream Factory on November the 23rd. So this is the November slate for Shout Factory Scream Factory. Apparently they are starting to announce the titles. And the other title that they announced that we did cover last week, I believe, and we originally thought this was going to be a Universal release. Now it's confirmed that it's going to be a Shout Factory Scream Factory 4K release of Krampus, the Naughty Cut. So I'm not really sure what the Naughty Cut is, if it's a different cut of the film. If it was a thing before the Shout Factory Scream Factory release, I'm not sure. But yeah, Krampus with some cool Scream Factory artwork has been announced to come out on 4K on November the 16th. So again, this is breaking news. This just came out right before I got on here to film, so I'm glad I was able to cover it with you guys. So again, Krampus has never been one of my favorites modern horror comedies, I guess you would call it at this point, so I can't say I'm super excited for it. Am I going to get it? It's definitely piquing my interest a little bit more now that I know that it's a Scream Factory title rather than just a regular 4K release, because I do love getting these Scream Factory releases. So I may be purchasing it even though it's not my favorite movie, because I'll give it a second chance. And yeah, so Krampus coming to Scream Factory. That's even more exciting than it just coming from a studio to me for some reason. But let me know in the comments section below, what are your thoughts on this new Scream Factory Shout Factory announcement for November. So getting into the news that I had slated here for today, guys. So we have The Outsiders, the 4K set from Studio Canal, supposed to be coming out on November the 8th. So Studio Canal is a UK-based company, so this will be coming out on November the 8th. Now, there also will be a Warner Brothers US version on November the 9th. So you're going to be getting that 4K release from Studio Canal in the UK. Now, this is a big box set with like different cards and all kind of booklets and all this kind of stuff in it. So they went the full treatment in the Studio Canal release. Now, the WB version is probably just going to be your standard slipcover. So I'm definitely excited to pick up this. Probably just pick up the standard version of it because this is a Francis Ford Coppola film that I've never seen. Heard a lot of great things about it. So I'm excited to see this movie for the first time in 4K on November the 9th. So the Invasion of the Body Snatchers, guys, this broke last week, and this is another Kino Lorber 4K. Now, we talked about this a couple of weeks ago, but we now have actual artwork and just the presentation of what this is going to look like and the release date. Now, this is supposed to be coming out on November the 23rd. So I'm definitely excited for this. I have this movie on Blu-ray, but I have yet to see it. So I'm definitely excited to get the 4K of it and watch it for the first time in 4K. So yeah, Kino Lorber, as we're getting ready to discuss again, absolutely killing it this year. They've got tons of releases this week as well that we're going to get into, but just in 4K, they are killing it with The Invasion of the Body Snatchers, Misery, Silence of the Lambs, The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. They're just doing so much great work this year in 4K, so I'm definitely looking forward to this one on November the 23rd. Now, we also have Some Like It Hot and In Bruges being announced to come to 4K sometime in 2022 from Kino Lorber. So those don't have official release dates, but they just kind of put it out there that they will be releasing these two films on 4K in 2022 as a part of their 2022 slate. So, but they have a jam-packed year coming up this year as well. They have To Live and Die in LA and some other titles that I can't remember off the top of my head, but they definitely have a lot more 4Ks coming this year to be excited about for sure. The Eternal Sunshine, The Spotless Mind, just a lot of stuff coming out. Kino is doing fantastic work right now. But The Green Knight on Blu-ray, guys, was announced from Lionsgate on October the 12th. So this is the A24 film that came out in theaters, I believe, about 3 weeks ago. So I know a lot of people were disappointed that a 4K of this one was not announced. And it's not like Lionsgate A24 has not done 4Ks before. They've done Hereditary, they've done The Witch, they've done Moonlight. So maybe a 4K of this one will be in the cards somewhere later down the line. But as of right now, it is just getting a Blu-ray release on October the 12th. So I'm super excited for this because I have not gotten a chance to make it out to the theater to see this one. I love A24. I don't always love their films, but I just love purchasing them and buying them and watching them because you always get a unique cinematic experience, and I appreciate that from them. So definitely looking forward to The Green Knight on Blu-ray when it comes out on October the 12th. So we also have some Arrow November announcements, guys. This broke, I believe, last Friday, but Arrow Video has announced their full November slate, including the big one that was announced, and that is The Hills Have Eyes. Wes Craven's film is coming out on 4K on November the 9th. So I have never seen the original Hills Have Eyes. I have only seen the newest one, the Alexander Aja film from 2006. So I'm excited to get this one on 4K and watch it for the first time. I actually have the second one, the Arrow Video version of that, in my collection, but I don't yet have the first one. So I found the second one at a Target just randomly, so I picked it up. It was like 15 bucks. So that's why I have that one, but not the original. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this one. Arrow Video has been killing it in 4Ks. I'm going to be reviewing 2 of them this week with Dune and Cat o' Nine Tails, so be looking out for those. So yeah, they've been doing great work in 4K, so I have no doubt that they're going to do this one justice when it comes out on November the 9th. So another 4K that we're going to be having is Battle Royal. Now this has already gotten a 4K release in the past, so I'm not sure what's different about this, but this is a UK only release coming out on November the 22nd. So if you have any insight on what's different, because I really couldn't find it about this set, because I'm pretty sure they already came out with this, let me know in that comment section below and kind of enlighten me on that. I would appreciate it. We've also got Phantom of the Mall, Eric's Revenge. I know a lot of people were getting excited about this one. I've never heard of this movie before, but tons of people were excited about it. Tons of people were posting their VHS copies, their DVD copies, saying they were happy they were finally getting to upgrade this one, because apparently this has never gotten a Blu-ray release. So it is going to get a Blu-ray release on November the 23rd. So yeah, I've never heard of Phantom of the Mall, Eric's Revenge, but it is a nice looking set coming from Arrow Video. So I'm definitely excited to get this one and watch it for the first time in November. We've also got Mill of the Stone Women coming out on November the 30th. This is a big box set packaging from Arrow Video as well. So definitely an exciting looking title here also. We've also got Sailor Suit and the Machine Gun coming on November the 16th. So I don't know anything about this movie. It kind of looks like an anime movie, judging from the cover, but yeah, I don't know. Let me know down in the comments if you know what this movie is. We've got the Woody Allen collection, guys. 9 films from 1994 and 2003 from his filmography coming out on from Quiver Films on November the 23rd. The 9 films that will be included in this collection are Bullets Over Broadway, Mighty Aphrodite, Everyone Says I Love You, Celebrity, Sweet and Lowdown, Small Time Crooks, The Curse of the Jade Scorpion, Hollywood Ending, and anything else. So I don't know much of many of these films from his filmography. A lot of people were saying this is like the weakest era, so they were kind of curious as to why they would pick this to release it, but maybe it's because it's an era that's not as celebrated and they wanted to release more of his obscure catalog. So the only one that I've heard of here is The Curse of the Jade Scorpion. Everything else I've never heard of before. So the Woody Allen non-film collection, I can't say I'm going to pick this one up, but for Woody Allen fans, I have to think that it's something to be excited about. So let's get into the next announcement, guys, and that is Pig on Blu-ray, the movie that starred Nicolas Cage. Now this is coming out from Altitude Film Distribution. That is a British label. This is supposed to be coming out on October the 4th. So this doesn't have a US release yet. This is a UK version. But yeah, I watched Pig a few weeks ago on VOD. This is one of the best movies of the year. This is easily in my top 5. It hasn't been the best year, to be honest. But this is easily like a top 3 Nicolas Cage performance and one of the best movies of the year. Highly recommend this movie. If you don't want to wait for this release, then you can get it on VOD right now still for, I think, $6.99. So definitely check it out there. We've also got Boss Baby Back in Business coming to 4K and Blu-ray from Universal on September the 14th. Paw Patrol on Blu-ray from Paramount on November the 2nd. If anybody interested in a Paw Patrol film starring Kim Kardashian. We've also got the Imprint November titles that were announced. Now, Imprint's an Australian label. They've got 6 very exciting titles coming out. A lot of these I actually recognize. So Let's Scare Jessica to Death, Tam Lin, which is one of the ones I don't recognize, Body Parts, The Gift, Stir of Echoes, and the Medusa Touch. So definitely an interesting lineup coming from Imprint. I need to purchase some of their titles and give them a shot at some point down the line. I definitely want to, but they are very expensive from what I hear. So, and a lot of these get released in other boutique formats, so I would rather just pay the cheaper price and get from them. So I don't know if I'm missing out on Imprint, but I do at some point want to get a title from them. Maybe just narrow it down to something that they only have, and I know that is not going to be released by anybody else. So yeah, I'm pretty sure Stir of Echoes, The Gift, they both have regular Blu-ray releases. I know Let's Scare Jessica to Death has like a Shout Factory, Scream Factory of some kind. So I'll check it out from them if I want to watch those movies. So let's go ahead and get to the deals, guys. And you know, here at the Mid-Level Media channel, we know times are tough. You can't go out every single week and spend $300 to $400 on all of the latest 4K and Blu-ray releases. You gotta wait, you gotta pick your spots. And I am here to help you do that by looping you in on all of these incredible deals out right now, guys. So just right off the top, this is not the strongest week for deals. I kind of had to dig a little deep to find some stuff to talk about this week. Definitely not a lot of great stuff that we've gotten in weeks past. So a lot of the 4K deals that we've had in the last couple of weeks, they have since gone away. We still have some decent stuff right now. If you've been waiting to purchase Promising Young Woman because it was $25 on Blu-ray, which was a ridiculous price, it is now $14.99, which is much more reasonable in my opinion. So yeah, Promising Young Woman on Blu-ray. I still don't like that slipcover on that one. I wish they would have went with a different design because they had so many incredible posters for that movie. And yeah, the one that they chose was a stinker in my opinion. They had so many other great options. But yeah, $14.99 for Promising Young Woman. That's a good deal for that, I would say. Definitely better than $25. So Speed on 4K, guys, is still $17.99. A Quiet Place 2 on 4K for $24.51. And that was recently $27.99, so that's a deal right there. You got the It's a Wonderful Life 4K Steelbook for $15.99. That's an incredible looking Steelbook. One of my favorites in my collection. Greenland on Blu-ray for $12.99. That's a good deal for that. That's a really good movie. I really enjoyed that one earlier this year. Ant-Man on Blu-ray, guys, for $13.99. We've also got Batman Soul of the Dragon for $12.99. We've got Daybreakers on 4K for $13.80. And then the Rocky Blu-ray collection is still $16.39. I've already covered that one. So I will be leaving all of these deals in the description below. They will be Amazon affiliate links. So if you use those to purchase any of these deals, you will be helping and supporting the channel. And I would definitely greatly appreciate that. So let's get into what is new this week, guys, because it's not a terrible week. There's actually some decent stuff coming out, but this is the last week of the very unimpressive month that is August 2021 for new Blu-ray and 4K releases. So after this week, I'm super excited. I'm just going to say it right now. It's been a struggle to get through August, but what we have coming in the next like 8 or 9 weeks between September and October, and even November is shaping up to be pretty decent now. It just gets me super hyped and excited because I am just going to go nuts on these physical media reports every single Monday. It's going to be a great time. It's going to be an exciting time, and I can't wait. But let's get through one more somewhat mediocre week. And I hate to say mediocre because there are some incredible titles coming out this week, but it's just nowhere near what we're going to be getting in the coming week. So the first thing is Dune on 4K, guys, coming out from Arrow Video for $42.99. You're also going to get a 4K exclusive Zavi Steelbook for $42.99 as well. And you're also getting a Blu-ray edition of this set that looks a lot like that 4K box set edition for $31.99. So I have got Dune on 4K. I did an unboxing of that over the weekend. I plan to watch and review that this week on the channel. So I already have that in my possession. This is definitely an awesome looking box set though, I'll just say that. In the Heights, guys, this movie came out on HBO Max earlier this year, coming out from Warner Brothers on 4K for $27.96 and Blu-ray for $19.96. So I missed this when it was on HBO Max. I don't think I'm going to pick this up right now, but maybe when they do a price shop, maybe Black Friday or something, I'll end up picking this one up and giving it a watch because I do like musicals when they're done right. And I heard this one was spectacular. So definitely looking forward to checking it out. Just not going to buy it for $27.96. So we've got Mortal Kombat Legends Battle of the Realms. So a new Mortal Kombat animated film coming out on 4K for $24.99. This is also going to be getting a 4K Steelbook at Best Buy for $32.99. So awesome that we're going to be able to see some Steelbook editions in Best Buy hopefully tomorrow. And maybe we'll see that Dune 4K Steelbook in there as well. So we've also got a Blu-ray of that for $22.99. We've also got Spirit Untamed on Blu-ray this week, guys, coming from Universal for $22.96. Bugsy Malone, Paramount Presents title number 23, coming out from Paramount on Blu-ray for $22.99. So I don't think we're going to be seeing this one in stores, but this is a film starring Jodie Foster, a younger Jodie Foster, so as a part of the Paramount Presents line. So I definitely need to catch up on these because they really passed me by. I'm still stuck on number 12. I need to catch up with these and get more in my collection. We've also got Fear the Walking Dead Season 6. It's insane that they're even on Season 6 on Blu-ray from Lionsgate for $36.99. We've also got Beast of No Nation. Now, this is a movie that was a Netflix exclusive, I believe, in 2015. This is a film starring Idris Elba. Now, this is coming to the Criterion Collection for $27.99. So I may go to a Barnes & Noble tomorrow, see if I can see this one in the wild, because this is a very notable Criterion release for the month of August. We've also got 2 Shout Factory titles coming out this week. We've got Coraline for $14.96, and we got The Box Trolls coming out for $14.96. So 2 Leica animated films coming out this week. We've also got The Brotherhood of Satan coming from Arrow Video for $27.99. Now, this is one that I got in that Arrow package as well, so I do plan to watch this one and review it at some point. I've also got 12 Mighty Orphans on Blu-ray from Sony for $19.96. Summer of '85 on Blu-ray from Music Box Films for $25.49. We've got 8 new Vinegar Syndrome releases this week, guys. Vinegar Syndrome is absolutely killing it this week. So we got Through the Fire for $34.98. We've got Terminal Island, Auntie Lee's Meat Pies, Girls School Dreamers, and Tough Guys Don't Dance, all limited to 5,000 copies. So they don't have a price on Blu-ray.com right now, and I'm assuming that's because they're sold out. So you may only be able to get these if you're hunting on eBay or something, because they might already be sold out of those. We've also got Whatever It Takes for $34.98, The Forgotten Gialli 3-movie collection for $59.98, and a Rancho Deluxe Fun City Edition for $34.98. So Fun City Edition, it still said it was under the Vinegar Syndrome banner, so I guess that Fun City Edition is like a sub label of the Vinegar Syndrome label. So Rancho Deluxe, so $34.98. We've also got 5 Kino Lorber releases, one of which I purchased. I'm going to leave you all in suspense as to which one I actually bought. So we have The Last Man on Earth, which is a Vincent Price film, for $16.59. Master of the World for $16.59, which is also a Vincent Price film. The Raven for $16.59, also a Vincent Price film. The Comedy of Terrors for $16.59, also a Vincent Price film. And I think a lot of these have Boris Karloff in them as well. So I'm intrigued by all of these titles. I only bought one though, so I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna hold you in suspense as to which one I actually purchased. But definitely good price for these Kino titles, and I think that you can get slipcovers with all of these as well. We've also got Love Rights for $19.89, and The Devil's 8 coming out from Scorpion for $19.89 as well. So there you have it, guys. There is everything new that is coming out this week. All of the rumors, all of the deals, all of the news and announcements. I hope you all enjoyed this edition of the Physical Media Report. Definitely hit that like button. Also, comment down below what you're the most excited about. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But before we get out of here, guys, I want to announce a couple of collaborations that I have coming up actually today. So I will be on SmoothJStew's channel for studio time tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm probably going to be getting this Physical Media Report out a little bit early. So I'll have time to prep for that show. So definitely stop by later on and join me there. I'll be leaving the link in my community tab. And then right after that tonight, guys, I am in the Final 4 of the Movie Collection Battle Tournament. I have won 2 rounds. And I have moved on to the Final 4. I'm going to be facing off against Basement Blues, Tony over at Basement Blues, the guy that has everything in his collection, and we're going to be battling tonight, battling our physical media collection. So if you don't know what a movie collection battle is, please stop by, show your support to the battle, show your support to me, and Tony too if you want to. It really doesn't matter, but I would appreciate it, guys, if you stopped on by there tonight. I'll be leaving the link for that one also in my community tab as we get closer to it. So right after I get off my first live stream, I'll leave the link for the next live stream in my community tab. So with that, guys, again, appreciate you guys joining me here today. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on those bell notifications for all future videos, and we'll see you next time.